All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chachorash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who taught us the truth and were well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to Akim and our watch, listening and learning. This goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, the so-called African Americans scattered throughout the four countries of the world. This is Brother Yaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, back at it with another quick lesson. And through the spirit, it won't be that long, but through the spirit, a little quick lesson, so like it. But through the spirit, I really wanted to go into being prudent, man, being watchful and being circumspect, especially in these times that we're in. Speaking to myself first and foremost, we got to be watchful, man, keeping our heads on a swivel, staying on top of our shit, because the world been going crazy, man. It's the iniquity. Salakia. I'm a butcher it. Let me just get it. Salakia. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set at great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So right now, the chaos is in an all-time high, man. Everything is going crazy right now. So especially in these days, we got to be paying attention to our surroundings, paying attention to what signs the Lord throws at us and what's going around. It's crazy people walking around, man. Especially speaking to myself first and foremost, I'll be walking around Hyde Park. And, I always got to check behind my shoulder in case it's a crazy nigga or some. We just got to be circumspect and watchful. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. And right there, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And those signs are talking about like a blood moon, like the eclipse, like the things that have been happening in the world, man. It says wars and rumor of wars, and all this must come to pass before the day of the Son of Man. So all these things have to happen, and we as prophets have to be watchful and prudent, measuring the times and seeing what's around us, man. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So if you see some shit going on across the street, avoid it. If you see a fight, see a gunfight might break out, something crazy might happen, avoid it, man. Turn around and go the other way. I try my best possible to do that because, doing a CPS, going to schools in Chicago, it's always some fights going on. I try my best to just not get in the mumbo jumbo, not get involved in it, and turn around, man. By verse 4, by humility and the fear of Yahweh and riches and honor of life, thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. He that doth keep his soul shall be far from them. So in verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So you're supposed to pass by it, man. You're supposed to avoid at all costs, man. You're supposed to avoid these things. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, and verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men, which the wicked is talking about pretty much everybody. That's not his truth, man. Trying, oh yeah, come eat this pork chop. Oh yeah, come see this fight. Oh yeah. Esau, the 2/3, the wicked is the wicked, man. Verse 15, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Boy, verse 16, this is going into Esau. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause someone to fall. But the main point is to avoid them type of men, man. Avoid the bald-faced Edomite, man. Avoid the crack fiend 2/3 Jake, man. Avoid anything and everything that you can, man. Them parties, all that bullshit, partying bullshit, we try and avoid that as much as you can, man. Try and focus on the truth. Why? Because we are sent as doves. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 16. Behold, I sent you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we are sheep sent amongst wolves. And what do wolves do? They devour sheep, man. So these people gonna try and convince us, oh yeah, come do this, come do that. No, man. You can say no and turn the other way and pray for the Lord. Pray to the Lord for him to give you that discernment. Whether should I go, should not go. Maybe it might be cool. Maybe it's not cool. Just try your best to avoid things like that, man. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. So right now, it's waxing worse and worse. The hearts of many shall wax cold. So especially now more than ever, we gotta be watching our backs, man. We gotta be training in the martial arts, lifting weights, make sure preparing ourselves for them days and keeping watch. Wherefore be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but filled with the Spirit. So don't even worry about getting drunk. Don't worry about doing whatever, to fulfilling the lust of your flesh. Don't worry about that. But be prudent, be watchful, be in your scripts, and do what you're supposed to do, man. Because the days are evil. So it say don't be wise by understanding what the will of the Lord is. So the Lord might have you do some dumb shit and you get fucked up for it. But that's just the Lord testing you and you failing the test. But after that, you're supposed to get back up and do it again, man. You're supposed to be like, okay, you're supposed to learn from your mistakes. Okay, let's not do that again. Okay, clearly the Lord said don't do that because he just fucked me up for doing it. So ultimately, man, just be circumspect, be watchful. Don't do no stupid shit. Speaking to myself first and foremost. And we just gotta be on our P's and Q's and being circumspect, being prudent, if you go into that word, Salakia, back in Proverbs 22:3. If you go into that word prudent, it says subtle, shrewd, crafty, sly, sensible. So you're supposed to be sensing your surroundings and be like, oh, okay, it look like he following me. He chill. Oh, okay, it look like he finna shoot old dude, or they finna get in a fight. Oh, okay, let me get away from that. That's how you're supposed to be. That's how you're supposed to be crafty, man, sly, shrewd, prudent. So ultimately, you're supposed to just be circumspect, be watchful, and calm. That's pretty much it. So with that, I would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rechachrash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who taught us the truth and were well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to Akim Nakwat, Kwam Yashral, and the ball.